We are casino events. We are nightlife. We are festivals. We are concerts. We are Florida events. We are movies. We are sports. We are live performance. With your host, Napoleon Plays, reality TV star, Chef Josie. With your moderator, Al Ferguson. It's all happening tonight on South Florida's most popular live source for things to fun. Only on HAPPENING.fun.
Good evening, South Florida, and welcome to HAPPENING.fun, South Florida's most popular source for things to fun. What does that mean? That means concerts, festivals, events, phones, sounds,
lights,
more.
colors,
Here's
action.
We just proved we're live, by the way. We're getting ready to prove that over and over again. I'm your host, Al Ferguson, and this is the Things to Fun, my Things to Fun partner and lifestyle expert, Napoleon Plays. Good evening, Napoleon.
I'm not going to make fun of you for not being able to say the word fun. That seems indicative, though. I'll take it.
We're not even.
We're right out of the gate. Boom.
Bam.
I've got 120.
All right, that means I'm going to much more in a lovingly way turn to my Bravo's Top Chef All-Star friend, Chef Josie.
The pretty one on the on the panel.
Well, certainly the bright one.
Oh,
the bright one.
yeah.
We're all courting you.
Tigers. Chef Josie runs and owns Bubbles and Pearls, one of my favorite restaurants here in South Florida, here in Fort Lauderdale. You got to check it out. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. How you guys doing? I hope we're ready for fun. I brought my tigers along to make sure we have enough energy for tonight.
Yes.
So,
all right. Well, as long as you and I keep looking at each other, the show will be great.
okay, Al.
All right. We are broadcasting from the World AIDS Museum and Educational Center here in Wilton Drive, Wilton Manors, here in South Florida. We're live, and as we've proved already. Anything can happen, and it usually does. So stay tuned. That's often some of the best parts of the show. HAPPENING.fun tonight is the Things to Fun for this weekend of March 1st.
Yeah, and we have 20,000 people in South Florida who are watching HAPPENING.fun right now, maybe even this week, and it's pretty neat. So if you have an event that should be featured on South Florida's most popular source for things to fun, it's easy to contact us. Just submit at HAPPENING.fun.
Before we move to Napoleon, the fun thing about us being live is when we make mistakes, if we can hide them from you. I've just done my best to hide it, but Josie's not going to let me forget it.
We're all participating in the Al scolding, and that's because we know that you guys like that. And since you do like it, we want you to like, subscribe, share, and of course start a watch party. Since so many of you are watching, get your friends involved, go out and have fun with them with these events. It's really easy, and we've got this video for you to show you how. Watch this. When viewing our live show in your app, please click share. On the next screen, you can write text to your viewing audience and then click start watch partying. You've done it. Enjoy your party.
And also, we would like to thank our presenting sponsor of HAPPENING.fun, Barbara Warren Lowley, immigration attorney here in South Florida. She makes, and her firm makes HAPPENING.fun possible. And you're going to like that she's made it possible because we're going to tell you about all kinds of amazing things. Now, we break HAPPENING.fun every Monday night at 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, into 5 segments. And the first is celebrities. And we're going to talk about the big celebrity events going on here in South Florida. So, let's start.
Alrighty. Number 5 this week in our celebrity and interview is the Marlon Wayans at Improv Comedy Club in West Palm Beach. It's March 13th and 15th. Did you guys, I'm sure you've seen Marlon Wayans somewhere. I grew up with him on the Wayans Brothers. I hear his name.
Oh,
yeah. My sister just went to see them at the new Hard Rock Guitar Hotel. So
they're getting around then too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will happily see any of their family. I think that they're really hilarious, but I personally think that one of them is particularly attractive. It's going to be March 13th to 15th. I'll leave it in the mysterious, and it's going to be
that segment. That's segment 3.
Search Wayans, Wayans at HAPPENING.fun for more info.
And number 4 of celebrity and interviews is Kenny G at the Parker Playhouse here in Fort Lauderdale, March 5th at 7:30 p.m. And I think we all know Do, 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 do. My dad used to play Kenny G and Zig Ziglar during dinner every night. So
you heard Zig Ziglar and Kenny G is playing the music.
Yeah, and so that's taking place March 5th at 7:30 p.m. And if you want more information, just go to happening.fun and search Kenny G.
Number 3 this week is Billie Eilish, somebody that we've gotten to know pretty well at the show. She's doing the Where Do We Go World Tour. It's going to come to the American Airlines Arena in Miami on March 9th at 7:30 p.m. Search Billie, Billie. I've become really infatuated with her.
Love her.
After all that we've done. Search on happening.fun.
Right.
But yeah, everything that she does stands for in our community. It's been fantastic.
And the glorious woman of the Pips.
Yes, Gladys Knight is coming in at number 2. She will be alone without her Pips at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, February 29th at 8 p.m. If you need more information, go to happening.fun and search Knight.
Yeah,
I'm a little sad because I'm thinking maybe some of the Pips aren't around anymore, and now I'm a little sad. So I got to find something exciting. Gladys Knight.
Just focus on the good
Wow,
soulful music.
Oh, that was like
okay?
that was just bringing us down. I was going to say I didn't even
Remember,
I didn't
this
know
is
was
fun, not fun. Okay.
All right.
All right, well, this is going to be a lot of fun. Number 1 is Jeff Dunham, Seriously, at BB&T Center in Sunrise. It's March 6th. We've got a video for you. Watch this.
Is your beautiful wife Audrey here tonight? No, she's not, Bubba J, but thank you for the compliment. Sure. And is your beautiful wife here tonight? What, the adjective did not go with the noun? You're saying your wife is not beautiful. Well, like today, I had an awful lot to drink. Yeah, and it's still no. Okay.
Jeff Dunham is so much fun. Anyone who
Oh,
can
yeah.
live on with a Jim Henson mentality of puppets not just being for children and being able to be for all ages, he really encapsulates a kind of humor that many people didn't really get before him.
Yeah, I used to watch him when I was younger. My dad was a big fan of this guy, but I didn't know that he was actually on tour. So this is pretty cool.
Is anyone struck by this character here that we're watching right there?
I bet he looked like Napoleon. Who could have seen that one coming, folks? That's going to be what we're doing tonight.
You know when somebody steps on your joke, the joke landed. Jeff Dunham, BBT. Have y'all gone to a BBT Center?
Yeah, I love that venue.
Yeah, I saw Cher there and her final farewell.
Any reason to just bring Cher into
one.
an irrelevant conversation.
Exactly. It's a great location.
Avenue Q, something puppet related? No, we're going to go Cher.
Yeah. Wait, I'm back to the underwear and the belts and the. I'm just saying. I don't know. There's this.
Why are you looking at my underwear, dude?
Maybe that's going to be later on in life. I think we're
5 years or 10.
Come on, of the 3 of us, which of us is going to care about a truck on a shirt? I am the last one. I am definitely the last one. 1,
All right.
2,
Okay.
0.
Yeah.
Wait,
not
just-
what?
You have a
what,
truck.
Did you just put me
You
in a
have
box?
a truck. You have a truck.
No, my
You
my
have a
partner
truck.
has a truck.
All right.
You.
I have a sports car. Okay, so we're
Exactly. And a
clear.
cool sports car, too.
Yeah.
All right. From now on through the rest of the show, no more Napoleon plays. Silence. All right.
You have a
That
nice haircut,
is
okay?
a new haircut. Too.
Yeah.
It is pretty.
I got
it
a
is
new
pretty
haircut,
okay.
I do.
What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that ends our first segment tonight at happening.fun. And we're going to do an interesting interview right now. And we are going to bring in Nina Presman from the Anti-Aging Center in Boca Raton. We asked Nina in because at happening.fun, it's not only the events that you attend that can be really interesting, but it is a commitment to lifestyle. And Nina, good evening and welcome to happening.fun.
Hi, Al. How are you?
Nina, I'm doing great. This is my friend Napoleon Plays.
Hi, Napoleon.
Nice to see you. Thanks for joining
I
us.
love your shirt.
Thank you. It's from the Mixed Men's
Wait,
Wear.
we
It's
got-
across
we
the
match-
street.
we match.
We do. Well, we already are hitting it off, obviously.
Wait.
See, he doesn't like it when he's not the star.
Wait. All right. So
We'll bring it
Nina's
back to
going to
him.
help me become the center of attention because Nina has a program in Boca called the Anti-Aging Center. You're from the former Soviet Union, been
Yes.
here for many, many decades. And it was interesting. And we invited Nina in because we thought she represented happening.fun in an interesting way because she has created this concept in her anti-aging center in Boca Raton talking about self-love versus fear
Absolutely.
and how choosing love and faith over fear opens doors to create the business of the Anti-Aging Center and to embrace having fun in your lifestyle. And we thought, wait, this is an interesting opportunity for us to talk about this at HAPPENING.fun. Tell us a little bit about this philosophy you have about self-love versus fear.
Well, we all are capable of self-love. We just think that we need to find someone to love us, or we're going to be happy because we're going to buy a car, or look better, or wear a shirt. But this really, truly does not bring you to learning who you are, how to love yourself. The only way you can do it is if you literally look inside yourself and you get rid of the fear. Most people are afraid to do that. They're afraid to look inside themselves and say, oh my God, I don't feel good about this. Why is that happening? That's because you have a fear of not being good enough. So besides helping people learn how to feel good enough inside and lose that fear, that they have to impress somebody, that they have to drive the right car, wear the right dress, just have perfect arms, have perfect face, have perfect body. Women are like that a lot, and there's a lot of very men that are like that. They just have to have perfect everything.
Nina, I have to say to you first, in terms of self-love and the love concept that you're talking about, that is happening for me right at this moment because I am falling in love with your accent, first off,
Thank you.
from Kiev. As you developed this philosophy, you developed the Anti-Aging Center
Correct.
in Boca Raton, and it is a revolutionary new process to help
Yes.
propel how you feel about yourself. Tell us a little
Exactly.
bit about what you do there.
So what we do, I actually have a technology that no one else in the United States. Me and my team, we put together 2 pre-existing technologies. So the pictures that you're seeing right now on the background, those are results of only one treatment, and those are results of permanent. So if there's anything on your body, your face, your neck, you pinch, we can take it off. No surgery, no after effects. One of my clients is actually a heart surgeon who comes to see me between heart surgeries and goes right back his whole body down. So it's completely harmless. But besides just looking good, our concept is trying to look good brings people in, but we really want to help people learn how to love themselves besides looking good on the outside.
Yeah,
that helps build your confidence.
Yeah, and that's the message that really caught our attention when we learned about you, and the reason why we wanted you on HAPPENING.fun tonight. We're an entertainment show that celebrates fun and activities and being your best self. And it seemed like your program of what you were doing in Boca absolutely did that.
He's been looking for somewhere for me to go, so you're the perfect place to
you
come here.
saw-
It's right in time.
You saw Jeff Dunham's sidekick, and I'm very fearful that that's how Napoleon's going to look in the next year.
I hang around with him. I need to learn to love myself.
That guy in there that you had, he had this belly sticking out, that's like, and I was looking and said, well, you can even send him to me. I can take that off.
Very good. Well, Nina, we're putting up right now how you contact Nina and the Anti-Aging Center in Boca Raton. It's an interesting program, not only this proprietary technology that is being done, but from a philosophy of how to help learn, love yourself, and embrace and enjoy a social lifestyle, which we completely support at HAPPENING.fun. So, Nina, thank you very much for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having
and
me.
we wish you all of the luck. We continue in our next segment tonight, which is called Plan Ahead. Now, this is one of my favorite segments, South Florida, because Napoleon has such difficulty with this. And in planning ahead, you must basically...
I already have plans for tomorrow, okay? I have set this up. I have planned ahead. I am good.
Yeah, you're going to a big concert or a festival?
I have, a lot of them from this year here.
We're
but
not talking about dating. It's not planning ahead. You're talking about dating.
I have a date tomorrow. That's true.
Well, that's good too. Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Exactly right.
All the things we could go to from here.
All right, so let's move into block segment number 2. It's called Plan Ahead. Josie, why don't you kick us off?
Oh, well, number 5 is one of my favorites. Alanis Morissette with special guest Garbage, and also appearing is going to be Liz Phair at the I Think Financial Amphitheatre in West Palm Beach. It's taking place June 18th at 7 p.m. And for more information, go to happening.fun and search Alanis.
Oh my God, I already feel guilty for being a man. Number 4 is the Miami Bash 2020 at the American Airlines Arena. It's April 18th at 8 p.m. This has a list of incredible Latin music.
Is this true? Ricky Martin's performing.
Ricky Martin is performing, so I think everyone we know just ran down there to wait for tickets. It's April 18th at 8 p.m. Search Miami Bash at happening.fun. Lots of incredible people.
Excellent.
All right, and number 3 is Punks and Pints. It's Beer Fest 2020. That's beer from Funky Buddha. There's live music and the Jersey Devils versus the Fort Lauderdale Panthers hockey game.
Now, Josie, you know, you were a former professional football player.
Yes.
We have to provide a language interpretation. The Florida Panthers and the Jersey Devils, they are sports teams.
Yeah.
And
I had had sports that one time before I became a puppet.
Where is this happening? Actually, that was pretty good.
Does great.
Yeah,
well, this is also taking place at the BB&T Center in Sunrise. Isn't this so cool how this venue changes from a sports venue to a concert venue? So neat. And that's in Sunrise, March 14th at 3 p.m. Go to happening.fun and search Beer Fest.
And then we have our number 2 this week, which is the Miami Music Week. This is a huge event. It's got various locations. In fact, it's got several hundred locations, like thousands of artists, way more people that come to it. This is just a numbers game. There's so much you can go see and do. It is a hodgepodge of everything that you want in terms of music. It's March 16th to 22nd. It's all day. Search Music Week at happening.fun.
And number 1, it's the Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival. We have prepared a video, so watch this.
It's been a great time here at the Florida AIDS Walk. It's been such great energy. Everyone's been so accepting. All different kinds of people here, awesome music. It's been beautiful weather, so I couldn't have asked for a better day.
Events like Florida AIDS Walk help show that there's support in the community for everyone.
It's important for us to mention that we are broadcasting from our permanent home here at the World AIDS Museum and Educational Center in Wilton Manors. This Florida AIDS Walk and Music Festival will be featuring Lil Kim and Casper Mexico as the headliners. It's going to be taking place at South Beach Park in Fort Lauderdale, March 21st. Starts at 9 a.m.
It's very important in terms of if you can help support. We encourage you to support in pledging to the World AIDS Museum, because if you do, AHF Health Services will match you dollar for dollar.
Yeah, it's double the count.
Double the count for World AIDS Museum. Very exciting in terms of that event. It moves us now into block segment number 3, and that is called Out and About. Guys, y'all know, of course, we have one of the largest LGBT communities in the United States here in South Florida, and we focus on their events. And let's mention some of those big events.
All right, number 5 this week, guys, is the TGIF Gay Men's Sober Party. This is access granted at Fort Lauderdale, or in Fort Lauderdale, it's access granted. It's February 28th at 8 p.m. This is a fully sober party. Guys, I know you've never been sober before. You always go out and you just have to drink too much. You don't know how crazy other people can get. But as somebody that's gotten to watch that for quite a long while, I can say I can't wait. I can't wait to laugh more at you specifically the next time we go
So you know, I've been sober. I was sober for a year, and it wasn't. That was by choice. Okay.
Was that when you were doing the football though?
Well, no, it's because I was like losing weight. So.
All right.
It makes it easier for sure.
Yeah.
What's next up?
So number 4 is Mean Girls, the musical.
Speaking of Josie.
Yeah.
Aww.
I know a few. Well, and this is taking place at the Broward Center here in Fort Lauderdale, March 3rd through March 15th. You need more information, just go to happening.fun and search mean.
And every Mean Girls quote comes into our head. We go into number 3, which is the Pumped to Vote with DJ Power Infinity and Catherine Nevitz. It's at the Parliament House in Orlando. Guys, we get to see Power every Wednesday.
Yes.
And he's so pumped about this event. Oh, that's funny. Pumped about this event. He wanted to make sure that, you know, it's nonpartisan. You can be a part of any group. It's about getting people to vote. Go out there, have fun. Have fun with music and have a good time. March 1st, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a daytime tea dance. Search Pumped at happening.fun and get out and vote.
Sounds fun. And get out and vote. And it starts by getting registered. Florida Primary is about 3 weeks away, so get out and vote.
And number 2 is Black History Network Collective event. It's taking place at the Pride Center here in Wilton Manors, hosted by Onyx, February 29th, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, go to happening.fun and search history.
And then number 1 is the Winter Party Festival. Ooh. It's at a lot of locations. We've got a video for you guys. Watch this. As you guys saw, this is now run by the National LGBTQ+ Task Force, which means that it's not just a series of circuit parties for fun, which it is, with all sorts of events that are going on for 5-6 days. It's an incredible time. And one thing that you might not know is that there's actually a lot of minorities that are represented. It's not just gay, it's very queer-oriented. In fact, half of it is people of color that attend, which you might not be able to tell from the videos, but like numerically, that's what they've reported. This is for everybody. Go out, have fun, and dance.
It sounds like so much fun. It moves us into block segment number 4 this week in Happening.fun, and it's called Around Florida. We do this segment because there are many great things, obviously, to do in South Florida, but we also like to get out of our own backyard. And this is an opportunity to showcase some of those events for you. So let's look at what's going on around Florida.
Well, number 5 around Florida is the Universal Orlando's Mardi Gras 2020. It's the 25th anniversary at Universal Studios in Orlando. It's going on now through April 2nd. Lots of great Cajun food, some huge headliners, family fun, and beads everywhere. Go to happening.fun and search Mardi Gras.
I'm ready for some gluten-free king cake. Hint, hint. Chef. Number 4 is FreeCon 16. This is made for me, as Al smirks. This is a free convention for people that love anime, gaming, or anything that is festival-oriented.
Do anybody like that? Or does anybody?
I don't know. I might know a guy that is wearing a cute little bow tie right now that wants to go. It's at FSU Student Services Building in Tallahassee. All the more reason to go. February 29th to the March 1st. It's all day. Search FreeCon on happening.fun.
So we're going to go up to Alabama? Then that's
that's
a South Florida joke on Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And moves us on to number 3.
And number 3 is Reef Relief's first annual Luau Party. This is taking place at the Key West Historic Seaport at Lagerheads Beach Bar and Grill in Key West. One of my favorite places here in South Florida. February 28th, and it starts at 5:30 p.m. And just so you know, Reef Relief is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving and protecting our coral reef ecosystem.
Awesome cause.
Number 2 is the Up, Up, and Away Florida, a hot air balloon festival. Just saying the name makes me smile so much. This is at Sun and Fun in Lakeland, February 28th to March 1st. They've got tethered balloon rides. They have different launches all throughout the day, so you can see many, many balloons launching in the air. And they can also do scenic tours. Just search balloon on happening.fun for more info. I want to go so much.
And number 1 around Florida is UniverSoul Circus in Tampa Bay 2020 at the Westfield Mall in Brandon, Florida. That's February 21st, 25th.
We're live.
Yes.
Live.
25th.
That's cool. We've got a sound video, so
through
they can
March
do that.
1st. Yeah, and just check out this video. 25 years strong, an interactive circus for the people.
Sounds like so much fun.
Already dancing.
And I like this urban feel of circus. Of course, I miss the Ringling Brothers.
Yeah.
And I was watching this going, this is not the Ringling Brothers.
Well, there will be no animal cruelty in it, probably, so we'll be set for that.
All right.
Fun.
Did you guys know that over... No, they said there was an animal cruelty.
I'm thinking of the dummy again, by the way. We move into segment number 1 this week of the Fun 5 Things to Do This Week. These are the gold standard of things that you should look at. Let's begin with number 5.
All right, number 5 is a good place to start for the Fun 5 Things to Fun every week. This week it is shark feeding at Sandoway Discovery Beach in Delray Beach. For many days a week, I should say, they have different shark feeding opportunities. I know you've always wanted to be a shark, Al. Have you ever fed a shark?
I have.
Other than yourself?
With sharks.
That you're gonna
in the
say,
Bahamas.
I thought you were going to make like a Shark Tank joke or like a self-feeding joke, or I don't know.
Oh, so you're actually feeding them in pools? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
See, I was envisioning we were going out to a reef and like swimming with them. I'm
You
like,
just
no
go up to
way.
a lake and you have Al right there. You cover him in bacon and then you just like push him in
the water.
and then you see what happens.
Cover me in bacon.
I don't know what sharks eat. I don't know. Cut you open for blood, I guess.
Oh,
That
my
sounds
God.
mean, though. I'm not going to do that.
All we
This
have to
is a
do
fun
is prick
show.
them. That's it. They just
No,
need a drop
But
of
wait,
blood.
I-
Sorry, this is factual here, guys.
As we discuss this very fun topic, though, I want to drop some more info bites about this place, though, because they do have a lot of other events that go on. It's right on the beach, on the ocean, so they have all sorts of things that you can do all week. You can experience it. I remember when I grew up, I went to a lot of different things in Baltimore that were about the ocean to learn marine life. It's great for kids, for school trips, so go check it out.
Baltimore, ocean, South Florida, ocean. One thing that is interesting about this, it's one of the reasons, seriously, I do love HAPPENING.fun. I have never heard of the Sandoway Discovery Center. And so for me, being on this show, I learn about something like this, get to watch that video and go, oh, wait, I want to go over there and see that in Delray Beach. It's only a few minutes away and I don't know anything
And it's
about
interactive, so he definitely should go.
All right, let's continue on another fun 5 things.
Well, so number 4 is the 2nd annual Crab Fest, and it is taking place at the historic downtowner in Fort Lauderdale, February 29th, all day. Now, guys, I don't know about you if you're familiar with this is the Riverside Walk District, okay? A hurricane actually in 1926 destroyed this location, which was originally called the Maxwell's Arcade, and then it was and then it was reborn as the Downtowner Saloon. So that's what it is now. It's been open for 22 years. This event is going to be celebrating Florida stone crabs, which everyone likes, and then all kinds of crab dishes. So it's like Crabarama.
Are you an expert at picking the claws of stone crabs?
It's very easy.
Is it?
Yeah, they
I
crack
can't get them to open at all.
Well, what are you talking about?
With like the claws when you use a nutcracker.
So stone crabs are
the big ones.
Well, so stone crabs are the 2 big claws, with the little black tips, right? And usually people will already like take some of that guesswork out of there and crack them. So all you have to do is just.
It already sounds too hard. I'll just give it to you.
I've been to Alaska, not exaggerating, 30 times. I've eaten everything that you can possibly imagine in Alaska, and of course, king.
Sarah Palin.
But no. Yeah, Napoleon.
I win the game.
I have never had stone crab.
Really?
I have never tasted it. I have absolutely no idea what the affection is. I don't know if it's because I'm too cheap when I see it's $172 for dinner. I don't know what it is, but I got to do it this season.
Yeah, and these are different than the crabs that you eat in Alaska. Yeah. These are served cold and typically with a little mustard sauce. Yeah.
So.
Can you still put Old Bay on it or no?
All right.
Why not?
We got to move on in terms of our fun 5 things to do this week, and it moves us to number 3.
Number 3 is the Ren Zone Video Game Rave. This is at McSorley's Beach Pub in Fort Lauderdale. You guys could hear that every single word I was saying was a little bit more heightened than the last because everything about it is something that's exciting and worth going to. You can see the lights, you can see the fun. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm pumped about it. Go experience it. Go have some video games. Go have some fun at the location. everything about it you'll enjoy. It's right there on the beach.
What is a video game rave, though? I mean,
What about
A
that?
rave party, and you're playing video games doing it. It's like a rave.
No, it's like more virtual than anything else. You get to be
so like
in
the
between.
room is like a video game, and then it's a party at the same time?
I don't think that's what this is at this specific location, but when you combine those two elements, there's a lot of different ways that you can do it to be a hybrid reality.
A good example again, someplace I haven't been, I want to go just simply because it's called Sorley's.
McSorley's.
Fun, things to fun. It moves us to number 2.
Becky G at LIV Nightclub on Miami Beach. And that's going to take place February 28th. Doors open at 11 p.m. And, you know, this is this young girl who was discovered by doing popular covers of really popular songs online. She was discovered by this guy, you know, Dr. Luke. And, well, now she's climbed to fame with Daddy Yankee and French Montana.
She got to be the Yellow Power Ranger in the Power Rangers reboot.
Exactly.
She has earned my respect for that, Becky G.
And finally, that leads us to the big number 1 fun thing to do this week.
Number 1 is Celtic Women in Concert. This is at FAU at their auditorium. They are celebrating a big, big year where they're having one of the original singers come back. I think her name is Chloe Agnew that's coming back to sing with them for some of this. They have been around for a long time.
I love how they have them framed in green. Look around their hair.
Oh, yeah.
It's really... I have seen Celtic Women. It is an awesome concert experience. And one of the reasons is Irish harmony, which is what these women do, is absolutely beautiful. We're more familiar with Irish tenors, but women's blended voices is beautiful. And Celtic Women do it absolutely spectacularly at Florida Atlantic University.
Yeah,
so
and
a lot of fun.
They've got a lot of music out there, so go check them out.
Well, that's it, South Florida. The 25 of the top things to fun this week. I'm your host, Al Ferguson, and this is my Things to Fun partner and sidekick. Now, picturing what he's going to look like 5 years from now, Napoleon Plague.
I'm a sidekick. I'm definitely Nightwing. You're old Batman.
One more time. Do the voice for us. One more time. And this is my great friend, Chef Josie from Bubbles and Pearls Restaurant. And remember, time's precious.
Yeah. We know that your time is precious. That's why we don't forget to say our lines. We want to be sure that we work every week here at HAPPENING.fun so that you don't have to work to do all of that to spending your time.
And listen, if you want to be a part of these 25 great things to fun, or you plan events, festivals, parties, and a lot more, submit your event to be considered for the Fun 5 Things to Fun and send it to submit@happening.fun.
You know, there's a lot of serious things going on in the world. Our election primary is coming up in a couple of weeks. The anecdote to all of those things is to subscribe, like, and share HAPPENING.fun. 20,000 of you are doing it because we all deserve things to fun. We're here every Monday night for you at 8 p.m. completely live at HAPPENING.fun.
Be celebrating.
Be laughing.
I think we should be toasting.
Be cheering.
And be silly.
No, let's be childlike.
Be sexy.
That wasn't sexy.
Be sexy.
Let's vote. South Florida was sexy.
Be sexy.
No.
And that'll be all for you tonight, folks. Good night.
But that does sound like the definitions of things to fun. And we deliver that every Monday night at 8 o'clock exclusively at HAPPENING.fun. Good night.
Night.